Once a month, in companies all over the world, the same ritual plays out. Teams from sales, operations, finance, and supply chain lock themselves in a room to argue about the future. Sales says demand is up. Operations says we cannot build that. Finance says the numbers do not add up. It is called Sales and Operations Planning, S&OP, and when it works, it is the single most powerful meeting in the company. When it does not, it is a slow, political, spreadsheet-driven mess. I'm Maya, and today we look at how AI is transforming it. This is AI-powered S&OP. First, what is S&OP, really? Strip away the jargon, and it is simply this: one plan that the whole company agrees on. It is where the demand plan, how much we expect to sell, meets the supply plan, how much we can actually make and move, and the financial plan, what that means for the money. The goal is to walk out of that room with a single, agreed, realistic plan that everyone commits to. One number, one direction. When sales, operations, and finance are working from the same plan, the business humps. When they each have their own version, you get chaos, finger-pointing, and a warehouse full of the wrong stuff. So why is traditional S&OP so painful? A few reasons, and you'll recognize them. It is slow. The classic cycle is monthly, and it takes weeks of analysts pulling data into spreadsheets just to prepare for the meeting. By the time everyone agrees, the data is already old. It is manual. Most of the effort goes into gathering and reconciling numbers, not actually deciding anything. It is political. Without a shared source of truth, the loudest voice or the most senior person often wins, not the best analysis. And it is backward-looking. Too much time spent explaining what happened last month and not enough deciding what to do next. The meeting that should be about the future ends up being about the past. This is exactly the kind of problem AI was built for. So how does AI transform S&OP? Let me give you the big shifts. The first is automation of the grind. Remember those weeks of analysts preparing data? AI collapses that. It pulls the data together, generates the baseline demand and supply plans automatically, and has them ready before anyone walks into the room. The preparation that took 2 weeks now takes minutes. That alone changes everything because it frees the human time for the actual decision. The second shift is the superpower of modern S&OP, and it is scenario planning. This is the big one. Instead of debating a single plan, you can now ask the AI what-if questions and get answers in seconds. What if demand for this line is 20% higher than forecast? What if our main supplier is 2 weeks late? What if we run that big promotion in the autumn? The AI simulates each scenario across your whole network and shows you the impact on service, on cost, on cash. You walk into the meeting not with one plan and a lot of opinions, but with a handful of tested scenarios and their real consequences. The conversation shifts from "I think" to "here's what the data shows." The third shift is reconciliation. The hardest part of S&OP is making the demand, supply, and financial views agree. AI does the heavy lifting, instantly translating a demand change into its supply implications and its financial impact, so everyone is looking at the same connected picture. When sales proposes a bigger number, you see immediately what it costs to make and what it does to the bottom line. No more 3 teams with 3 spreadsheets that never quite match. And the fourth shift is from periodic to continuous. This is where it is all heading, and it has a newer name, Integrated Business Planning, or IBP, often running in real time. Why wait a whole month to replan when the world changes daily? AI lets you monitor the plan continuously and replan the moment something significant happens. A big order, a supply disruption, a demand shift. The monthly meeting becomes a living plan that adapts as reality unfolds. Let me make it concrete. The old S&OP cycle. Week 1, analysts pull data. Week 2, they build the demand plan and fight over it. Week 3, supply review, more spreadsheets. Week 4, the big meeting, where senior people argue from gut feel because the analysis is already stale, and a decision gets made that everyone half believes. The new way. The AI has the baseline ready on day 1. The team spends its time not building numbers but stress testing them, running scenarios, debating the real trade-offs with live data in front of them. The meeting becomes shorter, sharper, and forward-looking. You spend your energy deciding, not preparing. That's the whole game. But let me be clear about what AI does not do here, because S&OP is special. S&OP is fundamentally about alignment and commitment between human beings. The AI can give everyone a shared, trusted set of facts. It can run the scenarios. It can remove the spreadsheet drudgery, but it cannot make the call. Deciding to bet on the optimistic demand plan or to protect cash and play it safe, that's a leadership judgment, weighing risk and strategy. And getting sales, operations, and finance to genuinely commit to one plan, that's a human organizational act. AI makes the meeting smarter and faster. It doesn't make the meeting unnecessary. In fact, by removing the noise, it makes the human conversation more valuable, because now it's about strategy, not about whose spreadsheet is right. And as always, it runs on trust and data. If the three functions do not trust the AI baseline, they will revert to their own spreadsheets under the table, and you're back where you started. The plans only connect if the underlying data, demand, capacity, costs, is reasonably clean and integrated. The technology is the easy part. The discipline is the hard part. So how do you start improving your S&OP with AI? A few moves. 1. Attack the preparation first. The fastest win is automating the data gathering and baseline generation, because that's pure wasted effort, and removing it instantly makes your existing process better. 2. Introduce scenario planning into the meeting, even simply. Just being able to ask 1 or 2 what-if questions live changes the quality of the conversation overnight. 3. Build trust in one shared number. Get all 3 functions looking at the same AI-generated baseline, and make that the single source of truth everyone argues from. And 4. Do not try to jump straight to real-time IBP. Get your monthly process fast, trusted, and scenario-driven first. The continuous version is where you grow into, not where you start. Because here's the prize. S&OP is the brain of the supply chain. It is where all the individual pieces, your forecast, your inventory, your capacity, your budget, come together into one coordinated plan. Get it right, and the whole organization rows in the same direction. A faster, smarter, scenario-driven S&OP means better decisions made sooner with less wasted effort and far less politics. It turns your most important meeting from a backward-looking argument into a forward-looking advantage. So let's lock it in. S&OP is one plan the whole company agrees on, where demand, supply, and finance meet. Traditional S&OP is slow, manual, political, and backward-looking. AI transforms it by automating the grind, unlocking real scenario planning, reconciling the 3 views instantly, and moving you from a monthly cycle toward continuous integrated planning. But the human stays at the center, because alignment and commitment are human acts. Start by automating the prep, add scenarios, build trust in one number. This is territory 3 of the 5, where AI is reshaping the supply chain. If you want to build a smarter planning process, our full course at Supply Chain AI Pro walks you through it, and the free resources are linked below. I'm Aya. Make your most important meeting your sharpest one. I'll see you in the next one.